Boom, baby, you made it. Sound good? Picture? Hey, Virginia. Is the sound okay, Crystal? Yeah, I figured he's creeping. It's all good. Thanks, 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 thanks. I don't, oh, we got 4 viewers. Ha, there's my Nora. I was just asking about you, Nora. I was hoping you's okay. I haven't heard from you today. Well, I got 4 viewers in here, so I'm just gonna start. Whoever comes in, they come in. I invited I invited everybody I could, so we'll see what happens. Uh, I I went live on my Facebook today, and some of you are on there, and some of you aren't. But I did it because um, thanks, Nora. I'm sorry you're not feeling good, honey. You need to feel better soon. Um, but yesterday, as some of you know, I have a lot of social media now since I went public with my journey, and I keep my Twitter. It blows up daily, and I have so many followers on there. It's you know, I can't even describe it. So much, so much, so much. But I was asked this question last night, uh, and I've been putting in double workouts this week, and you know, even the little episode of my tendonitis in my ankle last week, it didn't keep me from doing a workout because you can still sit in a chair and do what I do. Um, so I you know, and I post daily on my Twitter. I don't post a lot on my Facebook because DDP watches the Twitter and he watches your Positively Unstoppable challenge, which, unless you're in the challenge like I am, you can't see any of that on my Facebook. So, but I try to keep up, and I told him today on Facebook that I be trying to go live once a week to keep everybody updated because I get so involved with that social media and the YouTube that I just can't. Thank you. Um, but I can't keep up with everything. So, um, then the technology is a lot different, especially on YouTube, than it is on Facebook. On Facebook, I just hit a button and it goes, it saves. I don't have to worry about it. So, but anyway, on my Twitter last night, this gentleman, he's been a follower of mine ever since I started the challenge. I'm not sure if he's in the challenge, but I know he does DDP. And like I said, I post daily. You know, I usually post my workouts, what I done, you know, how it's going, because I'm not the only one going through this, so I know I'm not going through it by myself. And there's so many different ways that people see DDP. So he sent me a message and he goes, "Hey Dawn, how are you, babe?" Uh, he says, "What motivates you? You're so positive. What motivates you?" That was a very interesting question. So I didn't even think about it for over a moment, and I just replied, "Look, when you hit rock bottom and you fell out as far as you can fall, you don't have no place else to go but up. So what motivates me is I'm fighting for my life." I'm fighting for me. So there's my motivation. I want to be around. I want to be around years from now. I have to be able to enjoy my life. Plain and simple. So, my motivation may be different than others' motivations. You know, I mean, there's a lot of different motivations out there and a lot of different motivators. But my motivation is something that I had to dig down deep for. Now, did this transformation? That's right, you do, Nora. You really do. It takes that bottom boom to go, holy shit, man, where am I? You know, and I was at it. I done hit it, and on my last live, I shared it, and it wasn't something that I wasn't real comfortable with sharing it, but I don't know. It was just like someone was telling me I needed to share more than what I have been sharing. So I got real personal with my last live. And if y'all have been following me in my journey, it's there. You can go back and see, because it wasn't something that was scripted or planned out. It just happened. So, but my journey, it started in January, and as you all know that keep up with me, my weigh-in's on Sunday. My second weigh-in. I only weigh in every 30 days. I don't let the numbers on that scale consume me, nor do I do the measurements. So I have to, the scale isn't motivating me, you know, my measurements aren't motivating me, pictures aren't really motivating me, but DDP motivates me every day, every workout. I get stronger, I can do more things. And let's just go back to January. Let's just start in January when I started this program. We can just start there. I couldn't tie my shoes. I have got to that point where shoe tying was not happening. Not at all. And my better half was constantly putting on my shoes and my socks, because I couldn't bend over and do it. And I dang sure couldn't get my leg up to do it. So I wasn't doing any of that in January. I was my third weekend of DDP and what I do, and I started tying my shoes, my own shoes, putting my own shoes on. And at first it came with just kind of getting my leg up there and on a chair and tying them myself, and then it came to actually bending over and tying my shoes. Within a month, I was tying my own shoes. Within a month, I was getting the laundry out of the dryer without sitting on a chair. I was cleaning out my refrigerator once a week without sitting on a chair. And those were just the little things that I wanted to do. The little things that I looked forward to. And I didn't realize, and I just had this discussion last week, how many of you take for granted, let's put it that way, because it was in one of DDP's motivational Mondays, but how many of you take for granted what you do on a daily basis right now? Because not all of us are in my situation, but a lot of us have different things, and we can do things this way. Or, you know, I can remember 5 years back, I never let anything stop me. Never stopped. I just kept on going, no matter what kind of weight gain I had, what kind of life troubles. I seemed to be just going. Now, was I really going in a good direction? No, probably not, because in result, it killed me. I was at my highest weight that I have ever been. And it got to where I couldn't keep my job because it was killing me. So my better half decided that he was going to take over for a while, and I was going to work on me. And that was our deal. That was our deal, and we moved back. And he kept his end into the bargain, so I had to keep mine. So that's what I'm doing. So, you know, as I said, you can watch the last live that I done, and it'll tell you my rock bottom moment. So I gathered tools. I have a way of trying to figure out how to reinvent myself. What can I do to make this better? What can I do to be that person I remember so long ago? I have plenty of support, I can tell you that right now. Because between my real family, my blood family, my real family, my YouTubers, my Facebook family, my DDP family, I have a crap ton of support. I really do. And I couldn't ask for better people, better motivators, better supporters, because they all seem to be there when I need them the most. So, as I told the gentleman on Twitter last night, I don't wake up every day in a perfect mood. I don't wake up every day in a, let's go, yay, cheerleading mood. No, not hardly, because as I tell Justin on a daily, one day I would just love to wake up without any pain. One day. So I crawl out of bed, and the first thing I have to do is take a shower to loosen up all the muscles that I've slept for 4 or 5, 6 hours, whatever it might be, because I don't sleep well. And I gotta loosen the muscles up before I can even get my day started. So do I wake up on a motivated note? Nope. But I know this is what I want to do, so it doesn't stop me. I climb my butt in the shower, I get woke up, get the muscles released. When I come out, I'm even getting dressed without having to sit down anymore. I didn't even realize that I took that for granted. I really didn't. But a lot of things just kind of come to you when you're doing all this. So, but as soon as I do that, I go fix my breakfast, because that's my power. Gotta have my power to do the workout. And once my energy's up, my power is started, then I eat, and I go straight to the mat. And last week I did 7 days. Did 7 days. And I had made a goal, because DDP does his whole weekly thing of guides, and he'll do recommendations. And if you want to kick it up a notch, he's going to give you that recommendation to kick it up a notch. So last week was, he said try 2 days out of the week doing 2 workouts in 1 day. So I did. I worked out 7 days last week, and even with a hurt ankle, I couldn't hardly put any weight on my ankle at all. So I had to do two of my workouts in chairs until my ankle was relieved enough to where I could do my regular workouts. But I didn't even let that get in my way. I waited till Justin got home, and he helped me into the chair, and there you go. And I burned 500 something calories sitting in my chair. I know, because I have a heart monitor that keeps track of all that. It watches the whole the whole workout and what I do, and my heart, it keeps track of everything. I have invested in my life. I have paid, I ain't going to say a lot of money, but everything that I have is useful to me. So I don't regret it, because I've definitely wasted more money on useless crap. So motivation is just something that you have to dig down, and you have to know what's going to get you through that day. So my question to you all, YouTubers, family, friends, what's your motivation? What gets you through the day? Do you is it a person? Is it a feeling? Is it a gut thing? Is it something that motivates you to get through the day? A lot of us like to say family. Family motivates me. Family gets me going. Well, my family is is all going to be right back here in Tennessee. And as a mama, I couldn't ask for more motivation than that. To have the grandbabies around, to play with them and be there with them. You couldn't ask for anything better than that kind of motivation, man. I want to be able to give that kind of time to my grandbabies that I wasn't able to do for my children because I had to work all the time. And you're right, I do. I have some amazing sisters that have come into my life just, within the last few months. And I wouldn't give them up for nothing. Absolutely nothing. And if I'm having a day where it's not so great, I had one of them last week. My aunt passed away, and I didn't think that it was going to affect me because it wasn't sudden, and I knew that that she was going to pass. They had diagnosed her and they gave her just a few weeks. So it wasn't a sudden thing, and I didn't think it was going to hit me that hard. But I woke up because I'd been up all night with some negative bull crap, man. It was just absolutely bullshit. And I was letting it consume me. And all the time that it was consuming me, my aunt was taking her final breaths. So that just kind of sunk in, that all that negative efforts I was trying to get somebody into a better place wasn't doing no good because they didn't care. I was wasting that time while my aunt was fighting for every last breath she had. So it was like, I messaged the girls, I messaged my sisters, and I'm like, listen, I'm not going to be on Hangouts today because I need some time. I needed to process. I got up, I got a shower, I did my workout, and when I was done with my workout, I messaged them all. Meet me on YouTube in 15-20 minutes. I'll be there. I got something to spare. And I did. I had a great live. I had a great discussion with my sisters and some others that had joined in. And I got a lot of stuff off my chest. And I realized that we can't do these journeys by ourselves. And I was so used to all these years of doing things by myself that I forget that I have people I can ask. That's something that I just did not like to do. Don't ask for help. I just go ahead and do it myself. But you can't. See this? If you haven't got it, get it. Get it, read it. You will open a whole new world. And we all need help. We all need motivated, and we all get motivated in different ways. So, this is my motivation. My life is my motivation. It's a fight. Yeah, I know. You'll get it next month, sis. You'll get it next month. You want me to wait? But that's my motivation. That's my go-to. And I have to do this to be around. So you do things every day that will reinvent you, that will redesign you. And I can't think of a better way to do it than the way I am. And it's not just the weight loss. It's the reinventing here. Yeah. That's right. That's right. No, that's perfectly fine. Everybody thinks of things at different times, and I'm grateful because sometimes you guys cover my butt a lot. You really do. And even when it's just a hello, good morning, hope you have a great day, that can motivate me for my whole day. It really does. And in all honesty, I feel a little lost without you guys. So if we don't talk for, the day, I'm a little lost without you. Hey, big girl, how are you, honey? Thanks, Earl. I appreciate it. And if you're out on the road, safe travels, man. What you do is amazing. I don't know how you could do it. I'd freaking go insane. But what we have so many things that we can do, and so many people behind us, and we just have to learn how to open our mouths and ask for help, or ask for motivation. Just lend somebody an ear. We can do this. And our journeys, my journey, my goal, whatever, however you want to say it, my big goal is like 100 pounds. And DDP makes you write everything. I write a lot of things down. So 100 pounds in a year. That is doable. Who in the world couldn't pull off 2 pounds a week? Because that's basically what it comes out to. Not even that, honestly. But it's doable. I wanted to make sure that Earl's ladies, sisters. Earl is he's one of my oldest boys, real good friends. He's a fellow TikToker too, people. You ought to get on there and see his TikToks and follow him. He's on my page because he did a couple of TikToks with me. And that's a whole new thing in one nutshell is our TikToks. But so anyway, we got to learn how to ask for people, to help us out sometimes. And we got to learn that we can't do everything by ourselves. And Nora was completely right, because it is a team. It's a team effort. And when you got people that's so positive sitting on your shoulder, how in the world could you ever screw up? Okay, I will. He's family. He's been family. I met him. I met him when my son was getting married, because I really hadn't got up here much to see my kid from Florida until we moved here. So when we come up for that week for my oldest boy's wedding, I met him. He was at the bachelor party, and we all had a good time. He's a hoot, man. And then I met his wife at the actual wedding. So sweetest little thing you ever met. So yeah, go ahead and follow him. I'll tag y'all in it. We'll do the TikTok thing. I got a lot of tricks for you. Once we have a phone call, I'll let you know all about that, because I made sounds last night and done some own videos myself. So, but anyway, yeah, I'll have to do that too. I'll have to go back in the comments and do that, because I didn't even know Earl had a YouTube. But I let my Facebook family know, and Earl's on there. So we got so many things. Don't let your life get so busy that you block people out. And I was talking about that on my Facebook page today, because I'm sorry. But I was making that on my Facebook page today. House, I have a real good friend in Indiana that I talk to maybe once a month. I just get consumed in everything that I don't make time. And I'm going to start making time. That's my goal for the week. I'm going to start making time for as many people as I can. And I have a sister on here, Dawn, if you're still here, honey, that will be joining me in my DDP. That's why I said we all need to get together and have a phone call later. or tomorrow or whatever, when Nora's feeling better. But Don is I don't know if he's still on there, honey. But Don's gonna be doing DDP with me, so we got the package all. I got it all ready over there, and Justin's gonna drop it off in the post office tomorrow and get it out. She should have it by the weekend. And I told her I was really, really excited to have somebody that, you know, I really, really know, that we can do this kind of together. I don't know where she's going to start, that we had not discussed, but I sent her everything that I had bought, because all I do is use my, I use my app. You know, I got it free when I bought the stuff, and that's what I use. There's no magic pill to any of this. So please don't think that if you try this program, it's going to work for you in, no time. Because it'll work, but you got to put in the work. There's my inspiration is always going to be, and I tell everybody, and he's in the book, but my inspiration is a fellow named Arthur. He was about as damaged as he could be. He was a vet. He done the parachute. He jumped out of the helicopters, airplanes, whatever, and so it took a lot of pressure to his knees. So when I seen this man's journey, and I just watched another one on YouTube where it was a little more elaborate. It was an extended version that I had never seen before, because it all did with how he met DDP, which would be so cool. I mean, it really would, because this man just what he's done is awesome. And I can now share, but DDP messages me and wants my story, my pictures for his stuff. Yeah, it really is, Nora. And he's actually on one of the new workouts that I'm doing. He's in my energy workout, and it's awesome because he was my motivation for starting this, because watching him, my gosh, if he could change his world like that, so can I. I wasn't even that bad off. I have some issues, but I wasn't that bad off. So yeah, that was like a big motivator, and and he's lost like 180 something pounds, I think it was, the last time that I read about it. And I don't know how much it is for that, because he was still losing. And there was another fellow on one of the things too, that he was 400 something pounds, almost 5, and his name was Jared, and you can look up his story too, because he was inspirational too. He's lost. I'm looking through my book real quick, because I kept this handy, because yeah, Jared's lost over 300 pounds in 15 months. You talk about motivation, man. He did the work, and he was a big man. So you put your heart into it, and you're going to come out with results. The more you want to work, the better off it is. So we can't not be motivated. How can you look at some of the things and just go, man, I can do this. I can change my life, because I got that in me. So on a daily, man, we need to know what is in our life that can motivate us, and is this the road that we're going down? We're all going down the same path, and that's the way I always look at it. We all go down the same path. We all might take different curves, but we're all going down the same road. There's twists and turns, and there's decisions to make. That's life. But the one thing you need to ask is, do you have the right people in your life? Do you have the people that are supportive, that are positive, that can keep you going, that can let you know, hey, I'm here for you when you need me, and I'm here for you when you just want to chat. You know, I'm here. Can you bring those people with you anywhere? Because if you can't, then maybe you should rethink who you're friends with. Now, family we can't do much about. They're family no matter how they are. You gotta love them. But that doesn't mean that you even have to be right in their circle. You might need to set them off for a while, because my family was not very supportive. And you know, I had certain family members that put me down constantly for my weight when I was 16, 17 years old. Gave me a complex from the beginning. So, now, is it their fault that I kept continuing to put on weight? No, I can't say that. It was my fault. I was the one that chose to put the food in the mouth. But they sure didn't support me to help me get out of that predicament. So you just sink lower and lower and lower until you just don't know where else to go. Plain and simple. But we have to learn how to take responsibility for our own actions. What we do and what we are is us. And DDP says that, you know, life's 100%, right? Well, it's 10% of life happens to you. The other 90% is how you react to it. 10% is what can change your world, right? The other 90% is how you take it. Whether it be positive or negative, you can drag yourself down really quick on those odds. So why go down that path? Why beat yourself up like that? When you can just look at this stuff, change your world, change your life, and go another direction. Anybody can go on YouTube and look up DDPY. Subscribe to his channel. He has motivating stories that you can follow, and maybe it'll push you to want to do something better. I made that decision, and is it paying off? If you're following me, you know it is. Now we'll know on Sunday how much more it's paid off this month. And it'll be my second month. And then if I need to redo things or reevaluate, then I will. We'll judge. But every week I set new goals. Then they may be little goals, but I still set them. Because you have to write them down. It doesn't do any good to say things sometimes. You know, it doesn't. But you have to write them down and make yourself accountable. And I make myself very accountable for everything that I do. Right down to my food. If I take in something bad, guess what? I'm still accounting it. If I don't do it the right way, I'm still putting it in my log. Because it got me there. Write them down. DDP will tell you. Write it down. That's all you can do. And I have my little book that I write in at least 3 times a week. I don't write it on a daily because not everything changes on daily. So, but you have to write things down, and you have to build those goals. Build them, smash them. I've knocked out so many that I didn't think I would do in any kind of big time frame, but we're only 2 months in, and I've already knocked out like 10 goals. And I'm not talking about just weight or measurements. You know, I'm talking about clothes. You know, all my clothes, my shirts are all sized down. 1 size. My pants went from a 5X in sweatpants, okay? That is all I can tell you, because I quit wearing jeans. I quit. The biggest pair of jeans I had in my closet was a 26. And I couldn't wear them anymore. So I went to sweatpants or stretchy pants, and they were the biggest I can buy at Walmart. So a 5XL in sweatpants was what I had. And I believe those were men's sweatpants, the two pair that I have. So if you see me, I was constantly in a baggy shirt and sweatpants. Constantly. So last month, me and Justin talked it over, and I needed to know where I was really starting. So I could be a little more motivated, because once I start getting into different sizes, then it's like, holy cow, this is really working. It's really doing its thing. So we went shopping. We went clothes shopping. And I bought the last size that I knew I was in. And then I bought another size down. And then I did the same thing for shirts. What size shirts I wear. And then I bought a size down. I have like 3 gold shirts in the closet, because it was 6, but I actually ended up wearing the 3. And 1 pair of gold pants, which I am not in. Not in it yet. But I bought 24s. That to me tells me I'm down at least 2 sizes. At least. Because a 5X is roughly around 28 to 30. So, tell me it ain't working. Am I throwing down the pounds? Nope, but I sure am getting a little stronger. So I'm losing the inches. The inches is where I'm accountable right now. But my weight loss last month was phenomenal, man. I lost 20 pounds in a month's time. That's 5 pounds a week. That's pretty good. Way past my goal range. So, but I'm not going to change that goal. I'm still going to let it ride at a year. But just between me and you, I think I'm going to kill it by summer. I really do. But I don't want to put that in front of me and then struggle to get to it. So I'm going to leave the goal where it's at. And I'm going to work day by day, because I take this life day by day. That's all you can do. And I thank you guys for the likes. I can watch them that go up, and my viewers, my supporters, my fans. My family. You guys are all my family, and I know you know that, and I don't go a day without telling you how much I love you and how much I'm thankful for you. So, I just, this stuff is new, so when something hits me, then I gotta get on. And that really got me last night, because my Twitter it blew up. The only thing I could tell anybody was, you're fighting for your life here. That's my motivation. And make yourself accountable for everything that you do. If you have a cheat, you go to the fast food joint and pick you out a burger, whatever it might be, jot it down. For me last week, it was an Arby's. I worked which was kind of relentless, but I worked my ass off that day, and I wanted a roast beef sandwich. So I did, and it went right in my blog too, right in my food log. It really did. It didn't help me any, but didn't hurt me at the same time. So you got to take some of those cheat days every once in a while. Give yourself that little bit of a reward. But now, I'm back on the straight and path, and I'm not gonna stir from it, because I really want to be down a lot before summer. I got some plans, and I need some extra strength. So I can't. I can't always cheat and then think that I'm going to just lose all this tons of weight and I'm going to stay strong, because that doesn't always happen like that. So food plans, back in motion. And I got to fix some pretty good meals for, dinners. I've sent the girls quite a few. And, my breakfast, power packed, man. It is, you want your proteins. You really do. And so, and it does not get old. This does not get old. But this is what I eat in a basic breakfast. Is 2 eggs, um, turkey sausage, green peppers, mushrooms. It's a DDP scramble. Um, and then to the side, depending on what I put in my omelet or my scramble, I usually have some fruit. So my fruit. I've cut bread completely out. I do buy organic, gluten-free bread, but anything that's made with yeast is gone. Gone, gone, gone. And I've noticed a big thing. And soda pop. Oh my gosh. I thought that I wanted a soda pop the other day. And I was like, Justin, grab me Dr. Pepper. I just wanted Dr. Pepper. Yeah, right. No, I didn't. Because I couldn't handle it anymore. I don't have sugar. The only sugars that I intake are my natural sugars in your fruits. That's the only sugar that I have. So soda pop's not a must anymore. And I can remember for so long that we had to have a soda pop on a daily. That was our nightly thing when we lived in Florida. He or I or both of us would run down to Circle K, grab a soda pop, and there we go. I lived off soda. And 2 liters galore when we moved to Tennessee, because they don't have soda fountain drinks around here where we're at. So we got to, we made some adjustments. So I had to make some adjustments, and I had to take things off the table that I thought I needed, or that I really wanted. So yeah, it's soda. I'm telling you, it murders, and it doesn't matter if it's diet or regular. If you tell yourself you don't want a soda, or you want a soda, don't pick a diet one just because it doesn't have calories, because that one will do you more harm than drinking the regular soda itself. The aspartame will kill you, and some stories will say literally, but it bloats you. It really bloats you. So if you're on an eating plan, and I don't call it a diet, if you're watching me, I do not call my stuff diets. No. Easy, babe. I don't call it diet, I call it eating plan. Yeah, it's the carbonation. It bloats you up. It doesn't matter whether it's diet or regular. So, but the eating plans that, they have a lot of vegetables and fruits, and you want to pack your protein in there for your muscles, so you don't get a lot of those cramps. And of course, as many vitamins as you can fill in. And I'm a green fanatic, so vitamin C I don't lack. I can tell you that. A lot of my greens have the vitamin C's and the irons and things that I need. And that's all a learned process on how much and how little. And Dawn, if you're watching, you'll have a nutrition book that will help you with eating plans like what I'm talking about. So, and if anybody else has questions, I'm able to get to it on my app, so I can answer those questions. But I won't keep you much longer. I just that came across my Twitter last night, and it was just like amazing how quickly I answered it, because I knew what motivated me, and the response that I got from it was phenomenal. DDP even retweeted me. That in itself is just like, wow. And he was on it. He messaged me yesterday, and he was like, hey, listen, I need you to send your pictures, your story, I need you to send it to this email address, because I've already turned everything in. When he's asked, I've already turned it all in. And so knowing that this man is watching, this man is standing behind me, and he doesn't know that he does it to me every day, every workout. Because, like I've said, I get into a workout, and you get to that point where it's like, oh, I just don't think I can do this any longer. Don't ask me why. And it's, obviously this stuff's all recorded, but he just bops in there, and he's like, no, I can't hear you at home. I can't hear you at home. I can't hear you. Let's go. Come on. You only got just a little more. You only got just a little more. So, and honestly, Nora, it's not even about proportions. It's really not, because I think I've done this with you guys the other night. You have the let's just say in one pile you have raisins, or 100 calories, and in the other pile you have grapes, 100 calories. Okay, the calorie count is the same, but which one's going to fill you up more? And somebody told me raisins. Grapes. You will get fuller off that handful of grapes that's 100 calories than you will that box full of raisins that's 100 calories. So it's about what you eat. You have to watch what you eat. It's fuller. Yeah, I got hungry last night. You know what my snack was? California blend. Not cheese, not nothing, just California blend with my little bit of garlic and my spray butter. That's it. It was phenomenal. I was snacking on veggies at 9:30 at night because my day starts later. And I'm trying like heck to get on a regular schedule for my grandbabies to get here. So, but think about that. Think about what motivates you. What is your motivation just to get up? Just to get up for the day. What is that? You can do anything that you put your mind to. Because I'm living proof that once you set a goal, go for it. Because me, I've done all kinds of diets and exercise programs and the whole works for years now. Some of them, you know, I've lost weight with, and some of them, it's just like give up and go. I've even done the whole magic pill thing. No, nothing has worked for me like this because it's almost 2 months in, and I still haven't given up. That's motivation. So, I will let you all go for the night, and I appreciate everybody that come in here, and my sisters, I love you guys so much, and I hope that we talk soon over in Hangouts. And for any new people that's watching this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're interested. Message me. I will answer anything that I can. And I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful night.